Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to farm your Grand Company seals with your fisher. Alright, so in order to do this, you're going to have to unlock ocean fishing. Now, ocean fishing can be unlocked in the limsa at your fisher's guild. You have to do the first class quest, and then you'll have the ability to unlock all the fish in the sea for ocean fishing. So you'll be able to unlock this in the guild as well. So at the docks, right next to the Arcanist Guild, you will talk to this NPC here every 2 even real-life hours. So 8, 10, 12, 2, 4, 6, and so on. You have at least, I think, 15 minutes after the hour in order to jump on the boat. So if you're not there at the exact time, you do have a little bit of leeway. So you can register to board here. Viewing the sailing schedule will let you know what you're going to be doing and what areas you're going to be doing in. So you have at least 3 each route. You have a certain time frame, so you can't choose the time. So if it's nighttime where you are, the schedule will have its own time frame. Certain fish can only be caught during night, day, or sunset, so keep that in mind. Over here is where you'll get your bait. Now there's 4 different baits you can use. Ragworm, krill, plumpworm, and versatile. Each fish will have its own likeness, of course, as always. But if you're going for the legendary, which is the blue fish, you're going to be using the bait that's outside of the ocean fishing bait here, such as squid strips, rat tails, glowworms, and stuff like that. But those are the 3 you're going to be using mostly on the fishing boat. Now, these do count for your fishing log under high seas, so it does work for your achievement for the resplendent rod. So you have your normal fish, you'll have your spectral, which I'll go into later, then you'll have your rare fish, or the green ones. In the spectral currents, you have your green, but then the last one here is going to be blue, which is the legendary ones. Those are the ones that use the outside bait. The best way to know where to get these fish, how to get them, is through the Gamer Escape wiki page. Just go into your search engine, put in Blood Brine Sea as an example, and then you'll give you the site that you go to, which is Gamer Escape, and then they'll have the side panel, which all of the other schedules and all the other areas that you go to, and they'll let you know what bait, what time, and all that stuff to catch each one. That's how I did it. So make sure you use that as well, and if you don't want to keep going back to that page, write everything down if you like. Alright, and over here is the script exchange, just in case you are about to cap on your scripts. Make sure you do not cap on these, because it's going to be very bad for you if you end the fishing trip, then all of a sudden you have no room. Okay, so in order to get the gear that you need, you're going to be coming to this blue NPC here, the sundry splendors. Just simply just take the aetheryte system right to the main aetheryte. Alright, so she will have the level 55 gear. This is the only way to find it. Now, because this is green gear, this is also craftable from Realm Reborn. Now, we used to be able to get the regular gear, the blue stuff, and be able to turn into your Grand Company, but because the bots use that to level up their free companies to get housing and take over the housing market, they stomped that real quick, taking it away from us. But we can pass in these here. Now, these are going to give you very little Grand Company seals, but because you are only costing you 25, you get a crap ton at one time. Alright? And because these don't jack up your free company rank that quickly, this is what Square Enix left these open up for us. But those are what you're going to be getting for your seals. But you're going to be grabbing the boots and the leg. They all cost the same, but these are cost less per scripts. Now, you cannot do this until you hit level 50 fisher, so use the ocean fishing boat to level yourself up to 50. It's really quick. After you get to level 50, you're going to go to Ishgard. You're going to go and do the mission Inscrutible Tastes. Alright? So if you're looking for a fast way to open the map, I recommend going to your teleport system, find what you're looking for, subcommand opens up the open map, and then you'll take you right to it. So right from the aetheryte, you go straight up the hill or the stairs, and it'll be right here. And then you'll head over to Mordona, and come up straight to the script exchange right here to unlock the quest to do collectibles. So every 2 hours, you're going to be doing your fishing boat. So now that all that's out of the way, let's get into the fishing boat itself. So when you are able to start fishing, you'll notice that you'll have voyage missions on your screen to the top right. Now each time you go onto a boat, there'll be different missions that you have to do. They're optional, by the way, but it's best that you do them for extra points to get your score higher to get extra scrips. Some might be catch a certain amount of sharks, jellyfish, crabs, and stuff like that. You also have catch 2-star, 3-star, 4-star fish, and then the last one is going to be either like a light tug bites, heavy tug bites, or ferocious bites, which are the legendary. So they do vary each time you do a boat. You'll want those, like I said, because they will give you extra points for extra rewards in the end. That's also how you get the shark mount, which is 10,000 points or more. So each fish will have its own points that are tied to it. The large fish obviously will give you more, and average fish will give you less. During the spectral current, some fish can give you a crap ton of points, and if you double or triple hook to get more than one, you can easily get 1,000 or more points just from catching certain fish. Some of them you won't know how valuable they are until you actually catch them. So keep aware of that. So 2 points I want to make. The spectral current will not spawn if there is a certain amount of time left on the clock. I think it's 1:30. And once you hit 30 seconds on the clock, you will not be able to fish anymore on that boat until the next area. So make sure that you are not wasting your time. So during ocean fishing, you want to spawn the spectral current. This is by catching the spectral fish that you need to trigger it. It's RNG, by the way. If you get dolphin buff, which are dolphins that appear during the voyage, you have an increased chance of getting a spectral current. When you're doing a spectral current, you'll get certain fish, and the catch is going to be super quick. This is where you'll be able to rapidly catch all your fish that you need. Now there will be instances where you do not want to pop a spectral current, especially for specific types of fish. So if you don't get a spectral current in one of the trips, the second trip will give you an increased time frame that they last. If you look towards the menu on the right, it's kind of like a purplish blue. Once that is a faded blue, the spectral current will wear off. This is where you will get most of your points. As you can see here, the pearl bombfish went for 474 on a large. Those are the fish that you want to triple or double hook to get more than just one. So if you get like a triple hook on that and you get like 7 or 4, whatever you get for pearl bombfish, you can get over 2,000 points just from that alone. This is where you basically want to get most of your points, is during the spectral current. Now if you're the lucky dog to actually spawn it, you actually get a bonus toward your total at the end of the trip. So make sure that you're trying to be the one to trigger it, if you can. I think you'd still get a bonus if you catch a spectral fish anyway. But during this event, you want to get as much fish as possible as a team, because there isn't an extra bonus for that as well. Now remember, you only can trigger one spectral current per area, so you can't double up on it. In the event a spectral current runs out and your fishing rod is still out during the current, you'll still catch the fish that you're currently catching, so don't worry about that. So after your third trip is done, you will get to the results screen. You can see all your fish, the points you got, the bonuses that are rewarded, and if you're below 50, you'll get just experience, but if you're above 50 and have scripts unlocked, you will get white. If you catch any of the green or blue, you'll get purple scripts as well. So I made over 10,000 points, which means I got my shark mount yet again, but I already have it. After that, you just leave, and then you wait for the next 2 hours for your next fishing boat, and then you start over all over again. So after you're done with your ocean fishing boat and you have to wait for the next 2 hours, you're going to come to your grand company. If you have a free company that has actions and you have control, make sure you have seal sweetener 2 up as a buff to give you increased grand company seals. You also have to have expert deliveries unlocked, which I think is one of the sergeant ranks. So you're able to pass in this gear. So it's 317 for normal and 349 for the increase, which is 10%. So you have a limit of 4,000 white scripts. So if you do the maximum of scripts, I think you can get almost like 50,000 grand company seals, you know, casually if you let them stack up. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at 349. Now, you do need white scrips to get your folklore books and script gear and all that stuff and materia, but if you have no use for any of that stuff because you've already done everything, the market's dead on the materia, and you want to use your scripts for anything else, your grand company is your best bet to get gear, gil, materials, whatever. But this is how you do it with your fisher. Now, if you are not doing the ocean fishing, you're also going to be doing your spearfishing, which unlocks in Stormblood. You're going to be going to exile in the Ruby Sea, and you're going to be catching these othardian wrasse, or however you pronounce it. These are going to be for white scripts, and this is going to be something you do inside your waiting for the next boat to appear. Or what you can do is do botanist and miner if you want to be active. But this should be done casually, not something you should be doing constantly, because you will get burnt out on this. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content and join the First Brood. If you guys want to join my Discord server, the link will be in the about section down below. And if you like what I do here on YouTube, I do have YouTube memberships available. So until next time, if you're ever walking the glorious light of Lord Bahamut, and always remember to keep forging ahead. Happy fishing!